ever looked at a beautiful garment and thought, oh, I wish I could draft my own patterns? And then you go ahead to buy pattern drafting books, you open them, you see all the measurements, the lines, the curves, the dots, the calculations, and suddenly you are wondering if you have mistakenly enrolled in an engineering course instead of a sewing course. Well, if that's you, trust me, you are not alone. I've been there. When I first started learning pattern drafting, I thought I was going to learn how to make beautiful dresses. I didn't expect to spend hours staring at rulers, measurements, and all of that. Honestly, there were so many things nobody told me before I started. So in today's class, I'm sharing the things I wish someone had told me when I was learning pattern drafting. So if you are a beginner, this video is going to save you months of frustration. And if you have already started your pattern drafting journey, I want you to tell me in the comment section which one of these ones surprised you the most. Now, let's get right into it. Nobody told me that pattern drafting is like learning a new language. Like, I had to learn things like gray lines, ease, dot manipulation, basic bodice blocks, or slopers. These were all strange to me because I was already used to freehand cutting, and I didn't need all of those in freehand cutting. So I didn't understand what they were. So know these, besties, when you are starting to learn pattern drafting, it's just like learning a new language. It may seem difficult at first because you are learning new things, but it does get a lot better. It's just like when you first learn to sew. Even threading a sewing machine was overwhelming. It seems really very difficult. Pattern drafting is exactly the same thing. So if you are feeling overwhelmed right now, don't worry, don't give up at all. Don't assume that you are bad at pattern making. No, you're just learning a new language, like a new thing, and it takes a bit of time for you to master this, okay? Nobody told me that you don't need to draft every garment from scratch. Oh, this one really shocked me. Now, when beginners start learning pattern drafting, they think that professional pattern makers, they sit down and they draft every single garment from scratch, like how it's been done in freehand cutting. That's not true at all. Most experienced pattern makers, they work from blocks or slopers. If you have been watching my tutorials, you will notice that I don't start from scratch. I always start with the basic blocks. Now we have blocks for everything. In fact, we have blocks for, we have like the sleeve block. This is the sleeve block. We have the skirt block. We have the bodice block. And then we have the pants blocks. This one, this is the pants blocks. So, and many other blocks for almost everything. Now, these blocks, they become the foundation for hundreds of different styles or designs. It's like building a house. You don't create new blocks every time you build a house. You use existing bricks to create or build different designs of houses. That's exactly what pattern blocks are. So if you have been trying to draft every dress, blouse, skirt, sleeve from the beginning every single time, you are actually making your life much harder than it needs to be. Seriously. So please just go and master how to draft the different types of blocks first. And if you need help drafting the different types of blocks, use the link in the description box below to join my online school, where I will help you with drafting these different types of blocks and fitting these blocks properly. And then again, if you also need the link to where I got the hard cardboard, so that you can preserve your blocks and reuse them over and over again, I'm going to drop the link in the description box as well. Just check my sewing supplies. You're going to find the link there. Now, these blocks are actually your greatest asset. So please take out time to learn how to draft these blocks very well. In fact, that brings us to the next thing nobody tells us when learning how to draft pattern making, that these basics are very boring. Yes, they are really boring, but they are everything you need. Now, let's be honest for a second. Nobody starts learning pattern drafting because they are excited about drafting or making the bodice block or sloopers. Nope. We all just want to jump right into sewing, making those dramatic sleeves, beautiful dresses, and things like that. Yeah, but here's what nobody tells you, that those exciting designs are actually built on boring foundations like the blocks. So if your bodice block is wrong, your dress is going to be wrong. If your sleeve foundation is wrong, your sleeve design will be wrong. If your measurements are not accurate, everything about the fit of your garment will not look right. And you know what? The students who progress the fastest are usually not the ones rushing ahead, but they are the ones who spend time mastering these basics. So I know that's not really an exciting thing for you to hear, but that's actually the truth. Now, the next thing nobody tells you is that your first patterns will probably look terrible. And that's okay. Nobody talks about this enough. When people post their beautiful finished garments online, you will rarely see their mistakes. You don't see the crooked armholes, the fitting disasters, or the sleeves that refuse to sit well. You don't see the garments that ended up in one corner of their room because nothing was working. You only see the good parts, nicely modeled to hide all the mistakes. But know this: every experienced pattern maker has made bad patterns. Lots of them. I've made plenty. I can't count. Plenty. Your first patterns are not supposed to be perfect. They are supposed to teach you something. So make it a habit to learn from every mistake, because every mistake is a feedback, not a failure. And nobody tells you that fitting is more important than design. This particular one took me a long while to understand. As a beginner, most times we focus heavily on style. We want to learn the style, we want to learn that style. But professional pattern makers, they focus heavily on fit, because a simple garment that fits beautifully well will always look better than an elaborate design that doesn't fit well. Just think about your favorite garment. Why do you love it so much? Usually, it's because it fits very well, and not because it has like 50 design details. Nope, but because it fits you so well. So learning how to fit a garment is one of the most valuable skills you can develop as a pattern maker. Because once you understand fitting, you can create almost any style. So understand fitting before concentrating on styles or designs. Okay? And finally, no one tells you you don't need every pattern drafting tool in the market. I know social media can make it seem like you need every ruler, every curves, every gadget, every fancy tool before you can draft patterns. But honestly, you don't at all. Many successful pattern makers started with just pattern papers, rulers, pencil, a measuring tape, and really, that's it. Those are some of the basic tools that you need. You don't need plenty fancy tools to start learning pattern drafting. So don't let a lack of tools stop you from learning. Your skills matter far more than getting fancy tools. All right? So these are some of the things nobody tells you about learning pattern drafting. Pattern drafting is actually a language, not a talent. You don't need to draft everything from scratch. The basics are more important than the fancy stuff. And then your first patterns won't be perfect, so know that. Fit is also more important than those elaborate designs. You also don't need expensive tools to get started. And most importantly, you are probably doing better than you think. Just keep practicing, because it's practice, practice, practice that actually makes expert in pattern drafting. Now, tell me, what has been the hardest part of learning pattern drafting so far? Is it the measurements? Is it understanding the instructions? Is it creating patterns? Or is it getting your garments to fit properly? Let me know in the comment section. I read every single comment. And your answer may just be the next thing that will inspire a future video. And then remember, if you're serious about learning pattern drafting and sewing step by step, make sure you subscribe, because I share tutorials that help you turn your ideas into garments you can actually wear. Yeah. So thank you so much for staying with me in today's class. I will see you again in my next one. Until then, bye-bye.